Hello, this is my first speed paint. I have been meaning to make one for a while, but because I got my recording software a while ago, but I just never got around to it. I either forgot or I sketched it traditionally and colored it digitally, and I wanted to show my whole drawing process digitally, so I didn't want to record me just coloring something. Or I did record it once. I did record something else once, but really quickly I didn't like how the drawing looked anymore. So I didn't want something that I wasn't proud of to be my first speed paint. So I decided to draw Breath of the Wild Zelda. I am pretty comfortable with drawing her. I've drawn her dozens of times. And so yeah, I thought this would be a good way to show how I draw since I'm comfortable with drawing her. So a lot of you have been wondering how I draw hair. So that's also one of the reasons why I wanted to record. And the last one, the character had pretty short hair and I wasn't really happy with how I even drew it. So yeah, that was another reason why I scrapped it. But this one I am pretty proud of. Like, it didn't turn out exactly how I was imagining, because every digital drawing I make I'm not 100% happy with. I don't know. I just started drawing digitally last year, like November I think, or September maybe. But I am still not completely used to it. Like, it just doesn't feel natural to me. I don't have a screen tablet. I just have like one that sits on the desk, you plug into the computer, and it shows up on the screen. So it's never really felt right. And it's hard to get used to. And I never really liked drawing digitally super much. And I keep changing how I draw too. Like, there's different brushes I try out. And yeah. Or I just like completely stopped doing line art because it got too stressful. Yeah. I mean, you can draw however you want, and I feel like I was just getting into like the mindset that this is the only way I can draw, and then felt like I was restricting myself a little bit, and you can draw however you want. So I just wanted to have fun, and I really wasn't having fun anymore. So I decided to just start sketching and then coloring it in, because you can do that too. And I like how it looks a lot better. It's a lot more loose and flowy, and more soft, because I don't like the black line art anymore as much, so I use like a brown color. So yeah, there's not much to talk about. Most of the reason why I wanted to make a speed paint, like I said before, is to show how I draw hair. And most people probably wonder how I shade hair, so you'll have to wait till we get to that part. So I'm just gonna leave for a little bit and I'll be back when we get to the hair. You can just watch how I draw. So you notice I select some things and move it around because I'm not really good with the placement of some things. But yeah. Also, always use a reference. I thought I could draw her without reference, but I always forget some little details, like her necklace and the shape of her dress. Alright, and here is me shading the hair. So I get the darkest color first, the shadows, and I kind of do lines to follow the flow of the hair a little bit. And you just want to do like some lines going out. And then I take a color that's a little lighter, blend it out, and then highlights, blend it out with crayon watercolor. So I mainly use dry brush for it and then blend out with crayon watercolor. But you can use anything you want. Before, for the longest time, I just used the normal watercolor, but I got some new brushes recently and I really like how they look, the texture. So yeah, I mostly will just use dry brush for the hair and then I use crayon watercolor for everything else pretty much. And there's not much else to talk about. I guess you can just listen to the music and enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks for watching.